You know, most of the time, fear feels like this huge, shadowy monster lurking just outside your comfort zone. It's always there, just out of sight, waiting for the perfect moment to make itself known. Sometimes, it's so convincing that it feels almost real, like you could reach out and touch it. It whispers that you're not ready, that you'll fail, that if you step forward, the world will see you stumble. It tells you stories about all the things that could go wrong, and it's so easy to believe those stories when you're alone with your thoughts. But what if you paused for a moment and really listened? What if you questioned those whispers instead of accepting them as truth? But take a step back and ask yourself, what's really behind that fear? Is it truly danger or just the unknown? 9 times out of 10, it's just a story you've told yourself, replaying like a broken record in your mind. It's a pattern, a habit your brain has learned to keep you safe, but sometimes it keeps you small instead. I've been there. I know what it's like to feel trapped by your own thoughts. Staring at the edge, sweaty palms, racing heart, wanting to move but feeling frozen. It's like your body is sending out alarms, even when there's no real threat. Maybe it was speaking up in a meeting, trying something new, or even just sharing an idea that felt a little too bold. Or just admitting that I wanted more out of life, that I wasn't satisfied with staying where I was, even if it was comfortable. But here's the thing, every time I faced my fear, I realized something wild. The monster wasn't as big as I thought. Each time I took a step forward, I discovered a new part of myself, one that was stronger, braver, and more capable than I ever imagined. Fear shrinks the second you face it. It's like a shadow. Turn on the light and it disappears. The more you confront it, the smaller it gets. You don't need to be fearless. That's a myth. Even the bravest people feel fear. You just need to be brave for one moment, just long enough to take that first step, to break the cycle. 1 second of courage to send that message, to speak your truth, to let someone know how you really feel, to sign up for that challenge, to put yourself out there even when you're not sure what will happen next. To say yes instead of no, to open the door to new possibilities, even if your voice shakes. Think about it. Every big change starts with a single small act of courage. Every hero you look up to, every legend you admire, they all felt fear. They all had doubts, but they didn't let those doubts stop them. What made them different? They took action anyway. They moved forward, even when their hearts were pounding. That's what courage really is. Not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act in spite of it. You're not allergic to fear. You're human. But you're also capable of incredible things. You have a strength inside you that you haven't even fully discovered yet. The life you want? It's just on the other side of that fear. It's waiting for you to reach out and claim it. Imagine yourself staring at that wall. It looks impossible, but it's only as strong as you believe it is. Now imagine you take a step forward. Even a small step is progress. The wall doesn't get taller. It crumbles, bit by bit. Every action chips away at it until suddenly it's gone. Suddenly you see what's possible. The world opens up and you realize you were always capable of more. You look back and wonder why you ever doubted yourself in the first place. So next time you feel fear creeping in, remember, you've already made it this far. You're stronger than you think. You've survived every hard day you never thought you'd get through. Every challenge you've faced has prepared you for this moment. Let this be the moment you step forward, face your fear, choose growth over comfort, and discover just how unstoppable you can be. The only limits are the ones you accept. Take a breath, feel the fear, and do it anyway. Because the only thing standing between you and your dreams is the story you're brave enough to rewrite today. So what story will you choose?